All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to another watch review on a Seagull 1963 that you've seen a million times. Let's be brief and quick to the point. I did an unboxing on this. This watch came from eBay from a seller that has a known website, Sugess, S-U-G-E-S-S, Sugess. They are in some sort of partnership with Seagull. Their other watches use the ST1901 in one capacity or another. Outside of that, I don't really know how else you can explain the relationship between Sugess and Seagull. Are they the same company? Are they a partnership? I don't know. But they seem to be in bed enough to produce a lot of watches together. That said, this is the 38 millimeter sapphire crystal 1963 variant that they are putting out. I changed the strap on it. I've been wearing this watch aggressively for 10 days, running the chronograph daily, 4 or 5 times a day, winding it. My general perception of the watch is that some minor finish quality, the outside of the hand winding kind of being gritty and grindy and not so refined. I had some issues with the blue adhesive that was on the crown. I had to jeweler polish it off. It would not come off. That was just my experience. I probably could have just used some Gooby Gone instead of polishing, but anyway, I've not had any issues with it. I run the chronograph, I run it, I wear this thing constantly. It's been through hard tasks, lawn mowing, running the lawnmower, washing the car, buffing the car. I've not submerged the watch, but it has gotten wet, splashed, etc. I don't hold much stock in the water protective ability of these pushers, so I'm not going to push the limits of it. More or less, I just wanted to see if I could get any sort of malfunction from the watch while I ran it. I only had one reset issue on the chronograph. I went to hit the pusher, I stopped it, I hit the reset, and it went halfway at the reset. The second hand stopped, I hit the reset again, it went back to the 12 o'clock position, never had an issue. I run the chronograph constantly. I've tried to achieve a malfunction, and that was the only one I could occur. And in reading about chronograph movements, it's not uncommon to once in a while get one to stop, based on if the pusher was disengaged, blah, 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 blah. That said, I want to go over that. Is this a good buy? Is this a daily wear watch? Is it worth $150 to $170? Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're going to get any sort of watch that's got the complications that this does. With the history that this watch has, just with a cool factor. Plus, having a hand-wound column wheel chronograph movement, very cool to look at. If you're on a budget, unless you already have a Seamaster, if you can't afford it, and you plunk down $150, you wear this, it's just, I enjoy looking at this watch. I really have enjoyed it, and I've been a collector for going on 25 years. It's a fun watch, and will it operate as a daily wear watch is what I thought. Is this thing too fragile? I've timed cooking food in the oven. I've timed nap times for kids. I've timed everything with this chronograph. I really have ran it wondering, well, is the chronograph feature cheap and going to wear out and the watch just start to just malfunction? Nope. Works. Well made. I mean, functionality is there. I don't have my sapphire tester in yet. I'm still waiting on it, but from what I can tell, it is a sapphire glass. If not, it's very clear. The back is not. So it's very enjoyable to watch. I think for this price range, you're not going to find anything else that you're going to have as much fun with, especially if you're just wanting a nice mechanical chronograph to play with. I don't think this thing's going to have any issue running as long as you want it to run, or as often as you want it to run. I mean, I'm constantly hitting these pushers. I really am. Let you guys know. And it's not to 5 seconds. I'll let this guy go over and over and over. And I'll wind and wind and wind, because as you're running that chronograph movement, you're really almost doubling up on that release of that mainspring. So I really want to push it. I want to push these components, see if they are manufactured to the tolerance that they need to be. And again, I know 10 days is not enough, but we will see. And it is dead on at 38 millimeters. We will lay her down here and put my El Cheapo on here because it won't scratch it. And we're coming in right at 38. So the wear's a little bit big. You can see next to a 42. Great watch. Can't say enough about it. I think it's one of the best buys I've made. So if this answers any of your questions, you know, again, you could get a lemon, but boom, boom, reset. And I do this all day, so not messed it up yet. So good luck. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments section. Thank you.